Hey everybody, how you doing today? I'm doing really well. It's a fantastic day today. Currently in Lodi, California. It's pretty warm here right now, probably about 90 degrees or so. Got all my other deliveries done from the load in the last video. It took 2 days to get the 6 stops done. Those dealership runs aren't as easy as like regular LTL stuff, in my opinion, because they have very limited hours that they receive. Most of them are between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m., which if all the drops are near the same city or town, it's not that big of a deal. But that load I had that was in the last video was spread out over, gosh, probably almost 300 miles. So I knew when I loaded that there was no way I was going to get it all done in one day. But anyhow, we got that all done, and then they deadheaded me, which if you're not familiar with trucking terms, that is an empty move. That means you're traveling without any freight to my next spot to load, which is here in Lodi. This will be a load for Kubota tractors. And then this load goes on up into Washington State and up to Bremerton. Now, once I'm loaded, I will not have any hours to go anywhere today. I'll probably have to spend the night here at the customer. There is a truck stop about, depending on traffic, 20, 25 minutes away. I'd really like to make it over there so I could eat, but I don't know that they're going to get me loaded quick enough. They haven't even started loading me yet, and I've got like 2 hours until I'm out of my 14. Which, for those of you that aren't in trucking and don't know what I'm talking about, in later videos I'll kind of explain how the hours and rules apply for how much we can work and drive each day. For the drivers or those of you watching that do understand that, then you know what I'm up against right now. It's not the end of the world. This doesn't happen to me very often with the kind of freight I haul. I know a lot of guys, this is like a daily thing for them because of how their customers take forever to load or unload them. So I'm pretty fortunate. I don't complain, when that happens, because it rarely happens. But this is a big enough facility that if I have to spend the night here, I can. And then, and I came in prepared for that, kind of thinking that I might get stuck here because they tend to take a while to load. So I ate before I got here. I brought some snacks, so I'm good to go. And then in the morning, I'll hit that truck stop on the way out and take care of whatever morning business I need to. So it'll all be good. Like I said, though, if I can get out of here today and make it over there, that'd be great, but I'm not counting on it. That said, I will probably jump back in here after I'm loaded and shoot a little video, show you guys what the load looks like. These are 50-50. Sometimes they're just basic, what I would consider boring loads. And then other times they're like that agriculture stuff I have. There's just a lot of pieces, a lot of tie down, and they can be kind of interesting to see, what we have to go through. So for now, I'll just sign off, and then we'll pick back up here when once I'm loaded and get parked somewhere where I can take a quick video. Talk to you soon. Here's what we got. These loads are always a little interesting. It's always these mowers and mini tractors and stuff that are in these crates, which makes it difficult to strap because, see, there's nothing across the top of that crate, so you can't throw the strap right over that mower. So you actually have to get up in here and weave it in between the frame of the crate. Same thing with one like this. There is a bar there, but who knows how strong that is. So, I get the camera in here. This one's kind of easy. I just ran the strap over the top of the crate. But some of these, I'll show you down here, you have to weave them in and out of the framework of the crate because the actual machine, you know, may possibly be in the way to just run the strap straight over. And then of course you get like accessories, tires, loose boxes. But here's a wooden crate. You'd think, oh boy, that's an easy one, just throw the strap over the top, right? Well, you gotta be really careful with these. Ideally, I would run the strap over this one because that's my strongest point, because when I tighten it down, I don't want to crush the top of the strap. But as you can see on this trailer, my winch wouldn't line up. That's as far back as I could get a winch. So the other side, I was able to hook it to the rub rail right in line with that. So it's kind of diagonal over this. And I just kept it, you know, snug. I didn't put it super tight. But that's kind of what you have to deal with on you know, some of these assorted flatbed slash step deck loads. You know, it's not all just easy, throw a tarp or chain over and go. I don't do a lot of these. I've done enough to know when I go there it's going to take a while. But, you know, just another day in trucking, I guess. All right, so we got all loaded up there at Kubota Tractor in Lodi, California. And just as I figured, I wouldn't have enough hours left to go anywhere, so I spent the night there. I think by the time I got all done, I actually had, I don't know, about 15 minutes left on my 14-hour clock. So no way I could get to a truck stop. Plus it was late in the evening to me for trying to find parking, especially for that area. There is a truck stop, you know, depending on traffic and all that, it's only like 10 miles away. But I just felt 15 minutes would be pushing it. Plus, I don't know if I've been able to park. Wasn't that big of a deal. Like I said earlier, that doesn't happen very often for me. I'm pretty fortunate in that aspect of, you know, making deliveries and being able to get somewhere to park for the evening. So not a big deal. Wasn't the end of the world. Anyhow, that said, we are now in Washington. This load goes up to Bremerton, and I've just stopped here real quick. This is, you know, the next day after we got loaded, of course. Spent the night, drove all day yesterday, and spent the night in just south of Portland, Oregon, and about as far as I could go with, again, the law, you know, the slower speed limits and that kind of stuff. You can't really do much more than 600 miles in your drive shift, so I think I did 580 or something. But anyhow, so now I'm up here, and so far so good this morning. I think I have, roughly 70-80 miles till I get to my delivery, and I'll probably hit some traffic up near Tacoma. That's pretty standard. Right now there's a big construction project going on up in that area also that seems to cause a few delays. It's not horrific. I just stopped here, gonna get some breakfast and walk the dog, that kind of stuff. But anyhow, and then I think I already have a pre-planned load that actually doesn't load till tomorrow, but it's back south down in Coburg, those same customer with the agriculture equipment. So that's about it. That kind of, I guess that's almost a full week. Tomorrow would make the week, so I may do one more quick little addition to this video before I upload it after we get empty and see how things are going. We'll talk to you again real soon. Take care.